Thor has been an integral part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe for more than a decade now, but his standalone films have either hit the bullseye or missed the target entirely. Welcome back to Spotlight Moments, where you can catch all the reviews and previews of the hottest movies. While we're here, make sure to click that subscribe button and ding the notification bell so you never miss a video.
Gods of the universe, I come here to raise an army. Today, we'll fight!
While the origin story Thor 2011 was a decent start, Thor: The Dark World 2013 was a horrendous entry. And yet, anyone's list of top 5 MCU films will include Thor: Ragnarok 2017 for sure. The return of the Hemsworth-Taika Waititi collaboration meant that expectations were sky high ahead of the release. When 𝐥𝐤𝐤, who seeks the extinction of gods after being let down by one, decides on striking New Asgard to steal the Stormbreaker, Thor has to stop the God Butcher by teaming up with Valkyrie, Tessa Thompson, Korg, Waititi, and his ex-girlfriend Jane Foster, who has now become Mighty Thor. The story is straightforward, unlike in Marvel's recent films, and the performances are positive in this film. Hemsworth aces the titular character, who is going through a midlife crisis, but Bale and Portman stand out. The pre-title credit scene stands as evidence of what Bale can do. 𝐤𝐤 could well have been the next Thanos for MCU that's in desperate need of good supervillains, and Bale brings in a certain eeriness to the character, but there's not a whole lot more. On the other hand, Portman, who makes her re-entry to the Marvel world after missing the last 2 Thor films, plays the cancer-afflicted ex-girlfriend chosen by Mjolnir. Given how Marvel seems to be keen on handing over the mantles of Hawkeye and, in a few weeks, Hulk to women characters, I initially expected the Mighty Thor to be a similar tick mark on the representation checklist. However, the film builds up a touching backstory for this astrophysicist who gets to show off her biceps in more than one scene. There's also the running gag of Thor seeking his Mjolnir but being scared of Stormbreaker's jealousy. Unfortunately, these gags, although effective, come at the expense of deep emotion and serve to expose the wafer-thin plot as well. Thor: Love and Thunder does deal with many types of love, ranging from a father-daughter bond to the complex romance of estranged lovers. There's a parallel between 𝐤𝐤 losing his respect for his god Rapu and Thor getting disillusioned by Zeus, played by Russell Crowe. There are all these ideas, but the first half reminds us of all the color we loved in Ragnarok. But much of the second half takes place in the Dark Realm, where everything is black and white. It must be said, though, that the action scenes in monochrome are quite satisfying. Hemsworth as Thor is here to stay, though, and that's a relief to MCU fans who have seen the original Avengers either sacrifice their lives or hang their boots. Thor: Love and Thunder pales in comparison with its predecessor and doesn't exactly take the franchise ahead, but there's still a good dose of Marvel magic in this film. And not one, but 2 Thors. That's gonna do it for us here at Spotlight Moments today. Let us know what your current favorite movies are, and we might just do a review on them. Until next time, make sure to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video.